everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn chapter number 7. Actually we will not learn, we will see the practical today. Chapter number 7, that is Microsoft PowerPoint 2010 Editing and Formatting. In our previous chapter we have learned about Microsoft, right? We have learned the basics things like components and some tools we have learned in the previous video. Today we will learn Microsoft PowerPoint 2010 for making an electronic presentation. What is electronic presentation? Electronic presentation means which you are presenting to the viewers, which you are sharing. Suppose if you want to share any thought or any view to the thousands of people around the world, so the first way to share your thought or view is the PowerPoint presentation. You can share in many ways, like you can share your audio, you can share your video, but if you are not interested to do so, so the perfect method, or you can say you can include your audio and you can include your video as well in a same document, is the perfect one is a Microsoft PowerPoint. That is why it is also called an electronic document or electronic presentation. Presentation is a collection of related slides having a content like audio, video, images, and so many things. These slides are displayed in a full screen. When we are creating a slides in MS PowerPoint, it contains a slides. It contains a different white canvas. In that we can add different uh, things which we want to share to the viewers. Content on a slide can be added on a different layout. While we are using MS PowerPoint, it is not a foundation to use only a 5 or 10 slides. If you want to share so many things in slides in your PowerPoint documentation, you can add as many as slides which required for sharing your thoughts. We can use a placeholder. Now what is placeholder? Placeholder is a one proper box, or in a slide while you will use the PowerPoint presentation, you will see a single box, a dotted box that represent as a placeholder. Okay, while you will click on that dotted box, that means you are allowed to insert your some objects like image, video, anything. So let's see in this practical what are the things we are going to learn, like inserting a text, editing a text, and moving the text, copying the text, and deleting the text. So today we will learn only these topics. I hope you will do these things practically, and if you will have any doubt, you can write down in a comment section.
We'll see how to insert a text in our Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. We all know what is text. Text is an alphabet which contains the combination of alphabets contain a word, and combination of word frames a sentence, and sentence framing of sentence make a message. All right, so text is one of the major component of slide content. We use different types of text placeholders in a slide content like title, subtitle, bulleted list, etc. So let's learn some of the text based editing and formatting in PowerPoint. Now we will learn how to add a text. PowerPoint provides a text tool which can be used to create additional text placeholder in a slide if needed. If you want to add something new in your text slide, you can add from the add text option in PowerPoint. So we all know how to add a slide. In a home tab, you will see here new slide option. When we are going to click on the new slide option, now you will see here the different types, different themes of slides, and according to our choice we can select any theme. Suppose I want to add title slide. So this is my title slide. Now if you want to add any text, if you want to add any information, so what we will do, we will click here in the place where the text was written earlier. Right, see here, earlier it was blank. When we added a new slide, the screen was like looking this way. Now I want to add some title. So what I will do, suppose I want to create a slides, I want to create a PowerPoint presentation file of Microsoft, about Microsoft PowerPoint, where I'm going to teach you editing and formatting. So here I'm going to write down the chapter name like Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, this is my chapter name, and what we are going to study, what we are going to learn in this chapter, that is editing and formatting. Okay, so editing and formatting is the practical work which we are going to learn in this video. So this is my first slide which telling us this is the slide of, this is the presentation of Microsoft PowerPoint 2010, and here this is the subtitle, that means that is telling us what we are going to learn in this slide. Now if you want to add some styles or some attractive things in your first slide, because first impression is the last impression, we all know. If you want to add something decorative which makes your presentation attractive, so what we can do, we can add a style option. Now you can see here, this is the style option which is only for that particular box which I have selected, but I don't want to add in a particular box, I want to add in a slide. So I will not use this thing. I will go back to the view in a design option. Okay, now here you can see, here it will give us different styles for our first slide. Now according to your choice, whatever color you are liking, whatever theme you are liking to present in your first slide, we can select it. Okay, so this is my first slide about Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. Now again we will go back and we will go to the home tab for inserting one new slide for adding more contents. Now I want something should be different. So in my next slide, I just want to write down a title. So this is my title slide. If you want to increase or decrease, you can do it. Fine. This way. Now I want to add my first think about the chapter, about the slide. Okay, like I'm going to write here topics. This means here we will show what are the things we are going to discuss in this slide. So this is the topic. So again, until now you can see here I'm not able to write down anything. Why? Because the text box, you can see here, this is the text box which is represented by dotted line and some dark dotted circle, right? This is the dotted line and these are the dark circles. These are the dark dotted, okay? Or we can say this is the text box. So whenever we are going to insert this text box in our slide, then only we are allowed to write inside this text box. So for adding text box, what we will do, we will go to the insert tab here and you can see at the text column here is a text box. Now selecting a text box and dragging this box from left to right, from up to down, so that we can start writing our topics easily. Now what next thing I want? This is the topic. Now I want numbers, like how many topics we are going to cover, what are the serial wise I want to mention it here. So for writing down everything in a numerical manner, in a ordered manner, what I will do, with the same selected home tab, here you can see it is the number. Okay, so here I will write 1. I don't need to write 1. Automatically when I'm going to click at the left side of this slide, at the left side of this text box, automatically one numeric number is present. Now here I'm going to mention all the topics which we are going to cover in this slide. So first topic we will learn about inserting text, right? This is our first topic, and second topic we are going to learn is editing text. Next is about moving the text. Next, copying text, deleting text, text, formatting, next, paragraph, formatting, applying theme, or we can say applying ready-made theme. Next is replacing a specific font, replacing a specific font. Okay, so these are the topics which we will cover in this slide. Now I don't want to left the I just want to use the entire slide area, and there is a space. So what I will do, I will just select all the things which I have inserted and I will increase the size of the text. Fine. So this is my first slide and this is my second slide. Now we will learn how to add one more slide. The same procedure we will do, but here now I want something different, right? Earlier we used a title slide and next we used header slide. Okay, now I want a blank slide. I want a blank slide. For adding blank slide, I'll go back and select a blank slide. So this way I have added 5 different slides. Okay, now till now we have studied inserting text. Okay, you saw now how I have inserted these text here with the help of text box. Next we have learned editing a text. You can see how I have edited. I have increased the font size. If you want to change the color of the font, that also you can do. Okay, you can select here at the alphabet one and you can just change the color of that font which you have selected. So this way, if you want to add the background color, this from here you can add text highlight color for the background, and here font color. With the help of font color you can change the color of the text. Now next we will learn how to how to move the text. Now for again moving the text, in the next slide, what we need a text box. As I told you, this is the text box. Yes. Now first we are going to learn about insert the text. Okay, how many things we have learned? Insert the text we have learned, how we have inserted, and editing the text we have learned. Right now we are learning moving the text. So how we will move the text? Suppose I want to copy this text from here and going to the new slide, clicking at the header or the title placeholder and pasting it. You all know what is the shortcut key for pasting? Control plus P. Control plus V. Sorry, it was mistake. Control plus V is a shortcut key. So I've just copied from the second slide, moving the text, and I've just pasted here, right? And what is the next? Copying the text. Now, what is the difference between moving the text and copying the text? Moving the text means if you are moving the any text, like I have selected this, moving the text from here. So for moving the text, we have to cut that text from that original space, and I have pasted at the new place. You can see here from second slide, that title moving the text I have cutted and I have pasted that text in a new slide, that is moving the text in third slide. And copying the text means you will just select that entire text to copy and press Ctrl plus C and go back to the new place or new slide and paste it. Right? When we are going to copy any text, the original place of that text will be same. Okay, here you can see the copying the text is here also and the copying the text is here also, because we have just copied it, we have not moved the text. But in case of moving the text, we have cutted the alphabets, we have cutted entire information from one place and pasted it to the another place. So this is the basic difference between moving the text and copying the text. Now next is deleting the text. Now I don't want to paste and move any information. I just want to delete it from my new slide so that I can add something else. I will select it and right click, and you can see here cut. That means it is deleted from my slide. Now if you don't want to cut it, what we can do, we can just click on that text box at the right side of the text and press the backspace button so that we can clear that information which we have moved or pasted at the new place. Okay, so this is also we have learned deleting a text. Now text formatting. Alright, text formatting we will learn in next video. Till then, you just practiced all these practical things. We will meet in the next.